a good evening, everybody. Welcome to A-Town High School here in Abingdon, Illinois, as we get ready for the home finale of the 2023-2024 season as the A-Town Tornadoes get set to take on the Stark County Rebels. My name's Wyatt Reed, and I'll be taking you along here this evening. It's been a fun season here so far for the A-Town Tornadoes. Kind of a lot of ups and downs, but if you look at them here recently, the A-Town Tornadoes are red hot. Then nobody come postseason time is going to want to play these guys because they have won 5 in a row, and the last 3 in a row have been rather dominant as they knocked off West Central, which is the last game we did here on TSSR, 64-23 final score there. Then they thumped Knoxville in Knoxville, which is not an easy thing to do, 78-48. And then I guess it wasn't as big of a thumping, but they were still able to beat United in Monmouth there earlier this week. Actually, yesterday, as a matter of fact, that was a 49-36 final score. So the A-Town Tornadoes, that's their last 3 games, and this is a game that we saw not all that long ago as the A-Town Tornadoes taking on Stark County back on February 3rd. I believe that was here, so you get a second shot at them here at home, and that was a 39-28 win in part of this 5-game winning streak, Final home game of the year, as I mentioned. Tonight, we've got our JV game to start things off, and then the varsity game a little bit later on. And then their regular season finale will be on that Friday. That is upcoming Friday. Looks like they're going to be taking on Anawan on the road. And then they'll be hosting a game here on Monday, which I'll talk about that once I get the information. I forget who it was they're playing, but they are hosting a game here on Monday night as part of the regional quarterfinals. Maybe I'll look that up throughout the course of the broadcast here and try to get who they are going to be taking on in that regional quarterfinal. But that will be here in A-Town, so we'll have the call of that one coming up on Monday evening. So looking forward to some more playoff basketball. We got the chance to call some playoff basketball last Saturday. The A-Town girls knocking off Princeville here on Saturday. And by the way, big congratulations to the A-Town girls. They're on their way to the regional championship in Princeville coming up on Friday night after they pulled off a stunner. I don't think a lot of people in the state of Illinois saw that one coming as they knock off West Central on their third chance. They knock off West Central last night, so that was that was last night. So a big, big win there. That was a 20-point win, too, for the A-Town Tornadoes. And the A-Town Tornadoes take the tip-off, and we are underway here in our JV contest. We'll get the starting lineups here for you here as I can look down and see the numbers of who's out there. There's Tegan Hunter with the basketball as it gets it now to I got to get to the correct roster here. Number 35, Aiden Stromson. Shot goes up. That one's no good. Offensive rebound, though. Driving to the basket, putting it up no good is Owen Timmons. And the rebound comes out to Stark County wearing those black uniforms here this evening. Number 1 is Connor Dahm. Number 23, there's a lot of names here on the JV list, so bear with me here. Ben Browning at number 23. Number 3 out there for Stark County, Justin Warner. Number 11 out there, Tanner Bishop. And it looks like that's everyone. I think I got everybody. That 5, or number 13, Connor Down. So we got Connor Dahm and Connor Down. That's not going to be confusing at all here tonight. There's a shot. That one goes up no good. Rebound goes to Timmons. Starting lineup for A-Town, as that is Lucas Andrews on the floor. Gets it to Tegan Hunter. Owen Timmons, Aiden Stromson, and there's Colby Hightower. So those are your starting 5 for the A-Town Tornadoes in their home white uniforms here. Stromson, pump fakes. Now he drives all the way to the basket, and he's able to lay it up and in. Aiden Stromson gets the scoring going this evening with a basket, and it's 2-0 A-Town. 5:35 to go here in the first quarter. 7-minute quarters here in the boys JV side of things. Good to have everybody along. Feel free to get into the comments section. Share the stream as well. Let everybody know you're watching. We love to hear from you and love getting the word out that we are broadcasting these games here because this is the last home regular season game. We do have one more A-Town boys broadcast coming up Monday with that regional quarterfinal game. Looking forward to that as well. And then who knows, maybe come playoff time. I know the Abingdon is going to be hosting a sectional, so if A-Town is able to get to that sectional, which is certainly a possibility with the way they're playing right now, winners of 5 in a row, we may be right back here on TSSR broadcasting some more A-Town boys basketball. Here come the Tornadoes, under 5 minutes to go. Inside pass goes to Stromson, backing down, putting that one up and in. That's just too easy for Aiden Stromson. He's got the first 2 baskets of the day for A-Town, and they have a 4-0 lead here in our JV contest. Up top it goes, driving, backing down, and now turning around. Number 23, Ben Browning, gets it back up top to Justin Warner. There's a corner 3 on the way. That one is no good by Tanner Bishop, and the rebound comes out to A-Town. 4.5 to go here in quarter number 1. Aiden Stromson kicks it to Hunter. Over to Hightower in the corner. Back inside it goes. Owen Timmons lays it up and in, and a foul. Looks like the game plan for the A-Town Tornadoes is get inside as much as humanly possible. Aiden Stromson with 2 inside baskets, and a timeout is called. We got another basket at 6-0, and we got a quick timeout here. I believe it's a 30-second timeout, so we'll just keep it here. Getting ready for an and-one opportunity for Owen Timmons. But again, if you're just joining us, the regular season finale, or the home regular season finale anyway, for the A-Town Tornadoes. A-Town coming into tonight's contest 16-13, but as I mentioned, they're winners of 5 in a row, so the turnaround that we have seen really late in the season, it is a definite nod to head coach Corey Link and how he's been able to get this team adjusted and get them ready for the postseason. Some good coaches the folks here at A-Town have, as the free throw and 1 free throw is no good. Rebound comes out to Stark County. Looking for their first basket here of the ball game. Browning picks up his dribble, gets it up top. Now to Connor Dahm, and over to that is Justin Warner. A lot of threes, 13, 23, 3. Got to keep looking for those threes. There's a nice play, driving all the way to the basket. That's Justin Warner, able to get in and lay that one up. First points of the ball game for for Stark County. And it is a 6-2 ball game, and they've got the ball right back. Some reason on my score sheet here, having a little technical issues here, so I think we're back up and running now. So now I can finally keep score. Justin Warner with the first basket there for Stark County. We got 3:18 to go here in the first quarter. Big crowd on hand. I'm told that there's going to be some younger cheerleaders entertaining folks, so the fans have filed in to enjoy that entertainment. Losing the handle, fighting for the basketball. A-Town comes away with it. 3 minutes exactly to go here in quarter number 1, with A-Town leading 6-2. But that is why there is such a big crowd. Usually a late arriving crowd. Not today, as that one gets away from Aiden Stromson. A little miscommunication maybe there between him and Tegan Hunter. Subbing into the game for the first time today, Carson Slagle. And Stark County will have the basketball moving right to left here. 2:45 left here in quarter number 1. And driving all the way inside, putting up a close shot, no good. Offensive rebound, Stark County. And a second chance, no good. Here comes Slagle the other way. Going all the way to the basket, but he throws it into the corner, and that one gets away from Garen Mason, who's fresh into the ball game. And some turnovers here after A-Town got off to a 6-0 lead. Some turnovers keeping Stark County in this one. 6-2. A-Town started the game on that 6-0 run. And that one's just taken away, thrown right to Colby Hightower, who goes all the way to the basket, misses the layup as he kind of stutter-stepped as he got close to the basket. That's just a timing issue right there for Colby, and a whistle and a foul is called. That'll be on A-Town, their first. teams first. 2 minutes to go. Both teams now have picked up one foul. Number 11, that is Tanner Bishop. He just checked out. I believe they said number 2, Charles Borman, has checked in for the Rebels. Into the corner it goes. Now to Justin Warner, who has the only points of the game here so far for Stark County. Right side, back to Warner. Now to Borman. First time he's handling the basketball here today. Looking for help, able to get it off now to Browning. Browning drives, little turnaround. Unable to get the shot to go. Rebound goes to Colby Hightower. 1:20 to go here in quarter number 1. 6-2. Nice pass there. Aiden Stromson waiting underneath the basket, and he lays it up and in. Aiden Stromson's got 6 points here in the first quarter. 6 of the 8 points for A-Town. 8-2, 1:05 to go here in the first. Driving, losing the handle is Browning. And the top of the key three, that one no good by Dom. Rebound comes out to A-Town. Under a minute to go here in the first. Looking to extend on their biggest lead of the game. Aiden Stromson, he's going to take it. He's got that range, and he shows it off. There's a 3 for Aiden Stromson. Stromson's got 9 points here in the quarter. And it's 11-2. Stark County looking for an answer. That one up and good. A nice answer there by Connor Dom. Dom is able to get that one in. A nice little mid-range floater. Hello to Edward in the comments section. Good to have you along with us. Feel free to get into those comments. Help out the old algorithms. Fancy YouTube words that I still don't know what they mean. But I know it helps, so feel free to get into those comment sections. That one is not a good pass. Here comes Stark County the other way, 4 seconds left. Driving to the basket is Browning, no good. Offensive rebound at the buzzer. And Stark County may have missed an opportunity there, as that'll end our first quarter. Stark County with a 7-point deficit. The A-Town Tornadoes looking strong there in that first quarter. We'll be back after this with the second quarter, right after this on TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
I chose the MDH OBGYN group because I've heard wonderful things about Dr. Smith. And upon entering the office, I really got along with everybody and got a warm feeling. The staff is warm and inviting and welcoming. It's a small community, so it's a really nice hospital to have here in the rural area. I continue to choose MDH because of the relationships I have. I really enjoy everybody here.
And welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. As we get ready for the start of the second quarter, the A-Town Tornadoes off to an 11-4 start. And it's all thanks to Aiden Stromson, as he's got 9 first quarter points. The only other 2 points in the ball game was Owen Timmons, who got a layup and one opportunity, missed the free throw, however. But he's the only other scorer for A-Town here in this ball game. Scorers for the Rebels of Stark County, who have the basketball. There's Browning going all the way, and a little adjustment, unable to get that one up, as that one might have been blocked partially by A-Town. 6:40 to go here, 11-4. That one's tipped away. I was going to get to those scorers here. Connor Dom with 2 and Justin Warner with 2. There's a 3 from the corner for Stromson. He's feeling it as a tie-up is called. The possession arrow will go to the Tornadoes. I'm not even going to mess with the possession arrow. I got it wrong so much on Saturday that I was just like, you know what? Screw it. We're not going to mess with it here today. I'm not in the mood. Into the ball game, number 21, that is Deveron Haas-Dearth. Nice pass. There's Colby Hightower, left wing. 3! That one's up and good, as it's Colby Hightower. Wide open there on the left wing, excuse me. He'll make him pay every time, as that'll make it a 10-point ball game 14-4, Stark County looking for a response. Nice play there. There's a top of the key three on the way. Trying to answer. Oh, and he gets the lucky bounce. That's Charles Borman with the three to get the answer and cut that lead from 10-7. 14-7 our score. No, we are not broadcasting football. There's Devin Haas-Dirth. Getting it to Carson Slagle back into the ball game. Gets a screen. Hightower now with it. 5.5 to go here in the first half. Tegan Hunter picks up his dribble. Gets it to Slagle now. It's a little turnaround move. What a move by Slagle, who gets that one to go. A little turnaround floater. What a move. Carson Slagle with his first 2 points of the ball game. And the lead back up to 9. A-Town is led by as much as 10. Ooh, Colby Hightower going to be hearing about that one. Ankle's a little broken on that one. Here's a three on the way left wing, and that one's up and good. It's Connor Dahm. Stark County starting to feel it here offensively after a quiet first quarter. They've cut the lead down to 6. There's Stromson, top of the key. He's going to shoot again. Oh, the bank is open late at night here in A-Town. Aiden Stromson's got another three. And the lead's back up to 9. A little three-point shootout going on here in Abingdon. How about Aiden Stromson using the backboard? He's got 12 first-half points. Nice pass inside to Browning into the corner. There's another three on the way. That one's short. Might have been partially blocked by Stromson. Here comes Slagle the other way. 4:10 to go here in the second. And nice move. Getting to the basket is Carson Slagle. And he lays that one up and in. Carson Slagle has shown here on the last couple of possessions. He's got some athleticism. And he's going to be a force to be reckoned with as a foul is called away from the ball. He's just a freshman. But, man, he's got that kind of athleticism. He is going to be a problem once he gets a little older and into that varsity lineup. A lot of talent here in the works at A-Town. Colby Hightower. He's had some big games here throughout the season in the JV games that we've done here on TSSR. He had Kellen, that is varsity. I was looking at the wrong one there. Colby Hightower had 19 against Elmwood. It's the highest I've seen him score, so he has the chance to go up. Alex Fauchu is on the floor now. A lot of contact, no call. A couple of offensive rebounds. Stark County unable to get the basket. Alex Fauch, who's on the floor for the first time here today, I believe. He's had 20 against Pleasant Plains, so there's a lot of scoring potential. Inside again, it's Aiden Stromson. Stromson with 14 points here in the first half, and the lead is as big as it's been here today. It is 23-10. I said Alex Fauch on the floor. He is not on the floor. I saw a 4, and that's actually Tegan Hunter, number 14. There is a number 4 out there for Stark County, however. That is Caleb Gentle. First time seeing him in the game. There's a mid-range floater on the way, and that one's no good by Justin Warner. Rebound comes out. A-Town moving as their offense is moving. Wide open, Timmons going to shoot a 3. That's no good. Rebound tipped around, tipped out of bounds off the hands of Tegan Hunter. 2.5 to go here in the first half. Good to have everybody along here on the final home regular season game of the season. A-Town will host a regional quarterfinal game on Monday. I'll try to get who that is maybe during this timeout. It is a 30-second timeout, I think. We'll take 15. We'll be back after this. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
back. TSSR Game Time Live brought to you by MDH. My apologies. It was a full timeout, so we took a 30-second timeout right there. 23-10, the A-Town Tornadoes cruising here in this one. Stark County taking another timeout as they are looking to get back into this one here. They are trailing by the biggest margin they've seen all day here today, which is kind of crazy because they've actually hit some shots here in this quarter. Problem is they haven't been able to get a stop on the defensive end. A-Town has hit just as many shots. As a whistle and a foul called on A-Town. That'll be their second foul here in the quarter. I'm in the process of trying to find some information for you guys here in regards to the brackets for 1A. We'll find out who A-Town is playing on Monday. If you know, let me know in the comments. There's a 3 on the way. That one's no good. Rebound comes to Tegan Hunter. As we approach 2 minutes to go here in the first half, I'll find it in halftime as Tegan Hunter loses that one out of bounds. And it'll be another turnover. Some playoff action already starting in Class 1A, it looks like. Here we go, the A-Town sectional. So I'm in the right area. I just got to find A-Town. They're playing Putnam County on Monday. A-Town getting the 3 seed, which, you know, you look at their record, 16-13. How on earth they get the 3 seed? Well, they win their conference games. That's how you get the 3 seed. And they're playing some of the best basketball they've played all year down the stretch. They are a team that nobody wants to face. Oh, a nice play there as a tie-up. What a play defensively by Caden Rogers. Caden Rogers, I believe, had 5 points against West Central in some playing time that he got the chance to partake in. Haven't seen much of him this year, but able to get in against West Central and make the most of it. So he's earned himself some more playing time. Tegan Hunter in the corner, 1:22 to go here in the first half. There's a right wing 3 on the way, Lucas Andrews. That one no good. Timmons had it, lost it. Offensive rebound though, Garen Mason. Back to Mason, pump fake. He drives. Oh, what a move. Splits through the defense. Unable to lay that one up and in, however. 1:02 to go. And that's a deep 3. Oh, my goodness, that was so deep. That was almost near the volleyball line that 3 came from. Offensive rebound, though, to Stark County. 50 seconds left in the first half. 13-point lead for the Tornadoes. A little turnaround. Hook shot is blocked away. Losing the handle, able to get it back is A-Town. Oh, and Timmons in transition, no good. And the rebound comes out to the Rebels. Stark County bringing it right to left. Kick goes right side as it's Caleb Gentle back to Browning. 15 seconds to go here first half. Driving all the way to the basket. Browning lays it up, no good, but a foul is called. And that will send Browning to the free throw line. Ben Browning scoreless here in the ball game. Tegan Hunter picking up his second foul. Leading scorer, for Stark County is Connor Dahm, as the first free throw is no good for Ben Browning. There are a ton of players on this JV roster. It's hard to find all the names to get them down on the old score sheet, as that one off the back iron, no good. Using it as my spotting chart. 7 seconds to go. Here's Garen Mason. 5 seconds to go. He goes all the way to the rack, misses the layup, and it goes out of bounds with 2.6 seconds to go. One more chance here for Stark County. The inbounds pass. 2 seconds, 1 second from three-quarter court. That thing hit the front of the rim and is no good. That was close, but no cigar, as they say. But that is the end of our first half. What a first half it was for A-Town, as they are up big. They're up 13 after 2 quarters. We'll see if Stark County has a run in them as the young ones make their way out to do a little halftime entertainment here. Who'd they say this was? Second and third graders making their way out to, is this dance or cheer? Cheer. It is cheer, okay. So we've got the second and third graders, so we'll keep it here. Usually we take a timeout, but since we've got this halftime entertainment for you all, figure might as well let you guys enjoy it. Well, they're still getting kids out here. Wow. Look at all these kids making their way out to the floor. There's more coming in the right corner up top there. Goodness gracious. Where do all these kids come from? Magic. Oh, goodness.
So the first line is kindergarten to first grade.
Kindergarten and first grade is the front line.
Second line is second to third.
Second and third graders are the second line. Fourth and fifth graders are the back line. Appreciate our camera girl, Alyssa, helping us out here. Glad she knows, because I wouldn't know.
Only reason I know is because I got a little in second grade.
Okay. All right, makes total sense here. 23-10 before the halftime entertainment gets going here as they try to get them all rounded up. Leading scorer in this ball game is Aiden Stromson. He was incredible. 14 first-half points for Aiden Stromson. Well over half the team's scoring. Carson Slagle made a couple of good plays. He finishes with 4. 3 points for Colby Hightower and 2 points for Owen Timmons. And that's all the scoring there for A-Town with their 23-10 lead. For Stark County, their leading scorer is Connor Dahm with 5 points. 3 points for Charles Borman and only 2 points for Justin Warner. So that's how the 10 points are broken down on the Stark County Rebels side. Are they going to start cheering here? I think they're about ready to start the old cheering. Some of the kids waving to their parents in the stands. Here we go. Sad thing is some of these kindergartners are more athletic than me. And I'm almost 30.
Same.
You're not almost 30?
Well, I'm not
My camera girl trying to agree with me, but she is nowhere near 30. Got a lot of life ahead of you, kid.
Sure.
What do they say? Once you get to 30, is that when it all starts ending? I don't know. Halftime entertainment here at A-Town High School. Can't really hear all that's going on here, but you are enjoying the cheer motions from the kindergartners. That's the front line. Kindergarten first graders. Second and third graders is that second line. They're awaiting their turn. That's a wonderful performance there from the kindergartners and the first graders. And I think that is the end of their performance here. So we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have more of this and recap what the first half looked like for A-Town. Actually, nope, there we go. Got some more action going on here. Good stuff. Good stuff from the kindergartners, still in the midst of their performance. We might have a little bit longer of a halftime show because of all these performances that they've got to go here tonight, but don't want to play too much of the music so we don't get a YouTube strike, because that would not be good, because the YouTube police they're mean. That's all I got to say. Halftime here, though, at A-Town. The JV game, the A-Town Tornadoes, 23-10. They lead it. We'll be back right after this as the second and third graders get ready to go. We'll have their performance and more of the halftime show right after this on TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
And welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. We are at the half of our JV contest. Big crowd on hand to watch the entertainment that is going on as we speak, as the 2nd through 5th graders are now out there. Thought they were going to do separate performances for 2nd and 3rd and 4th and 5th, but they've got everybody out there now. Wonderful stuff there from the 2nd through 5th graders here at A-Town. Oh, they're getting ready to go again here. I think I just pulled a hammy watching those kids do that. Throw that leg up there. That looked painful. Wonderful stuff from the 2nd through 5th graders here at A-Town, as the A-Town Tornadoes leading 23-10 after 2 quarters of basketball here in our JV contest. And we'll see if they've got the dance coming up here. I know they did a dance for the little kindergartners, but we will see if they do it for – they are. How about that? But again, because of the first reason, I'm not going to turn it up all the way because we don't want the old YouTube police after us here today. But you can enjoy the show here as the little ones continue their routine here. Once again, our leading scorer here in this ball game, 14 points from Aiden Stromson. It was 4 points for Carson Slagle, 3 points for Colby Hightower, 2 points for Owen Timmons for the A-Town Tornadoes. This is their biggest lead of the ball game. They got off to a quick start. They got off to a 6-0 start in that first quarter. Stark County, though, I got to give them credit, though. They were able to hang around until about 2.5 minutes left in that first quarter, and then A-Town was able to get some more baskets, mainly by Aiden Stromson, as it looks like the little ones are wrapping up their performance here at A-Town High School. A wonderful performance from the little ones as they all lock hands and are heading off. And I don't know if they're going to be doing one during the varsity game or not. We shall see. But, man, there's a lot of people here to see this performance. Look at all the people on the far side of the court. And there's more people on the near side of the court, even though the people on the near side of the court are technically the away team. There's a lot of A-Town folks on the near side of the court as well. Good stuff from the littles here at A-Town High School. Leading scorer for Stark County, the Rebels, a 5-point outing for Connor Dahm, 3 points, for Charles Borman, and 2 points for Justin Warner. But again, this game was close throughout most of the first quarter until about the very end of the first quarter, and then A-Town went on another little run and led after 1 quarter of basketball 11-4, and they kind of just went back and forth. The few baskets that Stark County was able to get in the second quarter was quickly answered, and A-Town even outdid them a little bit as they outscore Stark County 12-6 in the second quarter to have this 23-10 lead after 2 quarters of basketball. So we'll see if Stark County can get a run going, or if the JV squad will wrap up their last home game of the year with a W, as they're getting all the parents out of the arena here to go take care of their little ones. So the crowd going to thin out a little bit here, but maybe they'll make their way back in to watch some basketball here. We're going to take a very short timeout. They're not going to start until they get everybody cleared out. I'm going to take a quick 15-second timeout. Need to take a drink of water before we start the second half. We'll be back after this. TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
I chose physical therapy because I knew I wanted to be in the healthcare field. I wanted to be able to help patients in some way related to more in depth. We get to know our patients, and that's really what kind of sets us apart.
And welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call here this evening as we are about to get things underway here. The officials haven't even made their way out yet with all the commotion going on, with the little ones performing during halftime here. A wonderful performance from the kids age kindergarten through 5th grade. Wonderful performance indeed. Good stuff. Now the third quarter of basketball. Back to business here on TSSR. Good to have everybody along. Feel free to get into those comment sections, or the comment section. There's only one comment section, as the inbounds pass is tipped out of bounds off the hands of Lucas Andrews. So we'll try it again. Stark County having to deal with a little full court pressure coming out of break from A-Town. Driving, kicking it into the corner. It's Connor Dahm. Back to Ben Browning. 6:45 to go here in quarter number 3. 7-minute quarters in the JV games. Just one more game remaining on the A-Town schedule. That one banked in high off the glass. That's a beautiful shot for Justin Warner. That's a good start. Trailing by 13 at the half. Getting a good start is Stark County. And now they are trying to stop Aiden Stromson, who had a big first half. Top of the key, there's a three on the way. That one's short. Rebound, offensive rebound won by Lucas Andrews. A whistle on a tie-up, and the possession arrow will keep it here. Wonderful performance from the A-Town Tornadoes in that first half under the leadership of Caleb Batson. There's Stromson, top of the key, getting it left side to Tegan Hunter. Now to Hightower. Thought about driving the baseline. Instead, kicks it into the corner. Andrews makes a little move, goes all the way to the rack. No good. Offensive rebound, put back, up and good. Hayden Stromson's got another one. He's up to 16 points here in this JV contest. And the lead back up to 13, 25-12. Connor Dahm with it. Spins away, gets it left side to Warner. Now Browning. Right side now, Tanner Bishop gets it back. And that one off the fingertips of the intended target. Still in Stark County's hands, however. Good ball movement here from the Rebels. Just trying to get that open look. Under 5 minutes to go here in the third. Backing down. Double team. Has to get it off. Gets it to Warner. And that one's tipped, stolen away. Here comes Colby Hightower, one-on-one the other way. Hightower is able to lay that one up and in. Colby Hightower with his second basket here in the ball game. He has got 5, and the lead, biggest it's been here today, 27-12. There's a right wing three on the way, trying to get an answer. That one's no good by Dahm. Rebound comes out to the Tornadoes. Hightower brings it across the timeline. Hunter right side. Gets it inside to Timmons, but Timmons loses the handle. It's stolen away. A nice defensive play by Connor Down. And the Rebels with the basketball, and they're road black uniforms with white letters and numbers. A-Town in their home whites with green numbers and letters. Under 4 minutes to go here in the third. Browning at the free throw line. Whistle and a 30-second timeout is called. We'll take it with them. Back after this. TSSR Game Time Live brought to you by MDH.
At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call. Third quarter of action, 3:52 to go here in quarter number 3. A-Town with a commanding 27-12 lead. And there's a nice play there by Dom, no good. Offensive rebound, though. The putback up and good by Tanner Bishop. His first basket of the ball game. That is a much-needed basket for the Rebels as they try to fight back. A whistle and a travel is called on A-Town. So a turnover. So some good things happening post-timeout. Stark County down to just 2 timeouts left here in the ball game. Tanner Bishop checks out of the ball game. Number 2, Charles Borman, fresh into the ball game for the Rebels. 3:25 to go here in the third. Right side to Borman. Number 10, Chase Holmstrom into the ball game as well for Stark County. And a travel called on Ben Browning as he stumbled a little bit, lost his balance and traveled with it. 3:10 to go. Quarter number 3. Looking forward to a varsity matchup here later on tonight. A matchup that we saw not all that long ago here in this same building. Stark County was here. A-Town was able to pull off a win. Nice pass, nice find. Owen Timmons wide open and lays it up and in as A-Town back up by 15. 29-14 our score. Here's a 3 on the way. A foul is called. That's going to send Browning to the line for 3 free throws. That's the first foul of the second half for either side. That foul, not a good one there by Lucas Andrews. Don't want to be fouling on a 3-point basket, obviously. First free throw, though, no good. Browning struggled at the free throw line here. He's 0 for 3 from the free throw line. Second of 3 free throws rattles out, make it 0 for 4. One more here for Ben Browning, looking to get on the score sheet for the first time here today. And he's able to do so on that third free throw, Ben Browning. So Browning will now check out after going 1 for 3 from the foul line. Cuts the lead down to 14. 29-15, 2:40 to go here in the third. Right side, Lucas Andrews. Now to the free throw line, kicks it. There's Slagle. Slagle moves, gets to the baseline and kicks it back out to Andrews. Andrews gets a screen, back to Slagle in the corner. Wide open 3 on the way. That one's no good. Rebound tipped into the hands of the Rebels. Holmstrom. And if you think I'm struggling with names now, wait until the varsity game. My goodness, there's some winners on there. If they even step on the floor, we'll see. I'm looking at some, and we might be in a broadcaster's hell with some of these names here in the varsity game. I'll do the best I can, but sometimes I'm not the best with names. There's a 3 on the way, and that's no good by Connor Dom. Rebound comes out to Slagle. Minute 45 to go. There's Andrews, a left wing 3 on the way in transition. That's no good. Rebound comes out to the Rebels. Pushing it the other way, all the way to the basket. Lays it up and good. That might be what Stark County needs to do if they want to get back into this one. Push the momentum here a little bit as Hightower's shot's no good. And a rebound comes out to the Rebels, trailing by 12, 29-17. Connor Dom with that last basket, by the way. He goes again, tries to bank it in, no good. Rebound comes out to the Tornadoes. Connor Dom now with a team-high 7 points. Into the corner it goes to Slagle. Now back out, Stromson, right wing three on the way. He's got another one. Aiden Stromson is red hot here today. And the lead back up to 15. 32-17, Aiden Stromson with 19 points. 45 seconds to go here in the third quarter. That's just taken away. Nice play by Owen Timmons. One-on-one the other way. Timmons lays it up, no good, but a foul. .9 seconds to go as the first foul called on Stark County. Or, excuse me. Yeah, first foul on Stark County. I've put a foul on Stark County earlier. That was actually supposed to go to A-Town as the first free throw is no good. One more free throw on the way here for Owen Timmons. Timmons in the ball game with 4 points. Second free throw rattles out, no good. Offensive rebound, though. Aiden Stromson, little turnaround hook shot. That's no good. Offensive rebound, Timmons puts it up, no good. Stark County comes away with it. 25 seconds to go here in the third. 32-17. Biggest this lead has been here for A-Town. And that one's just thrown away. Cross-court pass. Little miscommunication. Charles Borman wasn't ready for it. Devon Haas-Dearth checks into the ball game for A-Town with 14 seconds to go here in the quarter. Andrews with 10. Gets it left side. Slagle drives with 5. All the way to the basket. Misses the layup, no good, but another foul is called. And with 3.2 seconds to go, Carson Slagle going to go to the line. First free throw on the way, and it rattles home for Carson Slagle. Slagle now with 5 points here in the ball game. Lead is as big as it's been. A 16-point lead now. One more free throw is good, so that'll add to it. 17-point lead. 1 second to go. Little turnaround shot at the buzzer. That one's no good. Almost got it to go for Chase Holmstrom. But that ends quarter number 3. A dominant showing here so far. One more quarter to go for A-Town. They lead by 17, doubling up Stark County. We're back after this. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
Working at MDH feels special to me because I'm also from a small community like MDH, and I love to be able to care for communities like this and be able to give them high standards of excellence with medical care as possible. You know, some people like to take more of a medical approach to their care. Some people like to take more of a holistic. And I just want to be able to make their plan of care as individualized as possible.
Welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Wide read on the call as we head to quarter number 4. The A-Town Tornadoes doubling up Stark County, 34-17. And they will look to finish off their home campaign of the 2023-2024 season with a victory. A-Town varsity, of course, taking place a little bit later on tonight. Feels weird doing JV before compared to when we were doing all those girls games where they had the varsity game first and then went to the JV game after that. Of course, there was a reason for that, and we talked about that plenty. But now the girls are in the playoffs, and we don't have to worry about that no more. A-Town girls still alive, by the way. Chance to take the regional championship Friday night in Princeville. If you're an A-Town fan, you should definitely make plans to be there. Matter of fact, I'm not even broadcasting the game, but I am planning on being there in attendance. As a timeout is called, one left for Stark County. It's a full timeout. We'll take it with them. Back after this on TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Welcome back. TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call here this evening. Fourth quarter of action, 6:27 to go here in the fourth. A-Town with a 34-17 lead over Stark County in our JV matchup. We were just talking before we went to break about Friday night. And again, I do intend on being there, so if you are in Princeville on Friday night and you happen to see or hear me, feel free to say hi. Let me know you watch the streams. One of our regulars who watches here on YouTube, Steve, actually found me on Twitter and messaged me last night, giving me the update that the girls did the unthinkable, knocking off West Central as Slagle comes away with it. Colby Hightower in transition. What a nice move. And he gets that one to go. Colby Hightower with 7 points. And the lead's up to 19. It's 36-17. 6:10 to go here in the fourth. Another steal. Colby Hightower's got it. Back-to-back buckets potentially. And Colby Hightower gets that one to go. Defense is turning into offense here for A-Town. After the timeout, they've got 2 quick steals and buckets. And the lead's up to 21. There's a left wing. Gets it back up top now to Justin Warner. Pass goes into the corner. That one off the hands of Stark County. Losing that one out of bounds was Caleb Gentle. And a substitution coming in. Connor Down, I believe, just checked in. What number is that? Number 13 for the Rebels. Inside pass goes to Stromson. Right wing 3 on the way for Slagle. That one's up and good. Carson Slagle having himself a pretty good ball game. He's up to 9 points. And the lead continues to grow, 41-17. A steal. Here they go the other way. Lucas Andrews joining in on the fun. The first basket of the ball game for Lucas Andrews. 43-17, a double team at the half-court stripe. Nice effort. A-Town comes away with it. Andrews, a foul called with 4:59 to go here in quarter number 4. And that one should be free throws, I think. That should be a shooting foul. And a hockey-style substitution as the bench is getting emptied. Caden Rogers, no free throws. So Tegan Hunter, Owen Timmons, Garen Mason. 32 is Drake Allison getting some playing time here in the blue shoes. Caden Rogers looks to get it in, gets it to Hunter. A-Town outscoring Stark County in this quarter 9-0. Not a bad way to start off the fourth quarter. Stark County, it felt like at one point in the second quarter was going to get their offense moving. A-Town has shut that down as Tegan Hunter drives to the basket. A foul is called. I just happened to look down and my scoreboard disappeared for some reason. Apologies for that. Nothing has changed on the score, however. 43-17, just a couple of fouls. And Tegan Hunter going to the line for 2. Hunter scoreless here today, and he misses the first free throw. Leading scorer in this game, Aiden Stromson, his day likely done. 19 points. A lot of that damage done in the first half as Hunter goes 0 for 2 from the free throw line. And the rebound ends up in the hands of Stark County somehow, some way. Nearly turned it over, however. Connor down with it, gets it right side to Chase Holmstrom. And that one goes into the backcourt. Another turnover for Stark County. And just a number of mistakes by the Rebels here today. 4:17 to go here in the fourth. A-Town led this ball game at the half 23-10, and they have not looked back. Got a good late run at the end of the first quarter. It was 6-2 for the longest time in quarter number one, and then A-Town finishes that second half on a 5-2 run. Double dribble. Losing the handle, Tegan Hunter. And with 4:09 to go here in the fourth, kind of surprised we're not seeing a running clock here with a 25-point lead in the JV game. Maybe that's 30 when they start doing the running clock. Under 4 minutes to go, however. Cross-court pass goes to Borum. I'm struggling with the easy names. I am doomed in the varsity game. I'm just looking down at the lineup here. Cole Kinsella, there's one of the names. Baptiste Robinu, Adrian Manzano Garcia, Connor Wagenbach, Luke Ruitz. I mean, there are some interesting names on this Stark County lineup. We'll see how many of them play. Might have a lot of corrections here as we go through. A layup attempt no good by Holmstrom. But if I'm struggling with the easy ones, how am I going to get those tougher ones? Shots no good by A-Town. Rebound ends up in the hands of Stark County. 3:15 to go here in the third. As nearly losing it over and back, but the Rebels are able to keep possession. 3:03 to go. Driving all the way to the basket. That one no good by Holmstrom. Rebound comes out to Timmons. Timmons running the fast break. 2-on-2 all the way to the basket. It's up and good. Owen Timmons with his third basket. He's got 6 points. And the lead, there went my scoreboard again. I don't know why it's doing that. 45-17 with 2:40 to go. Two and a half minutes to go here in the fourth. Up top, it's Caleb Gentle. Gets it to Holmstrom. Free throw line, now behind top of the key. Gets it right side. Number 22, that's Riley Masters. New face in for Stark County that I missed. Kicks it left side. Varsity game coming up after this. Feel free to head over to our homepage here, and the stream is created. Right now it's just a waiting room before we start the stream. As getting it up top. Driving, losing the handle for a minute, but able to get it back. There's a jumper on the way for Holmstrom. That one's no good, didn't hit the rim. Rebound comes out to the Tornadoes. Minute and a half to go here in the fourth. In this dominant performance, there's Tegan Hunter open in the corner, a three, no good. Offensive rebound to Garen Mason. Inside pass, nice play, turnaround shot. That one's no good by Drake Allison. And the rebound, a substitution timeout quickly called. Wyatt Schneider makes his way in. Braden Hewitt. And let me see if I thought there was 3 that checked in. Number 33, Guillermo Leon Ruiz. There's another tricky name to get in there. 1:15 to go here in the fourth. Gentle with it, top of the key. Stark County still has not scored here in this quarter. What a great defensive performance here in the fourth quarter by A-Town. Outscoring Stark County 11-0. But as I was saying, the varsity matchup about to get underway. 45 seconds to go. Cross-court pass intercepted by Garen Mason. He'll run the fast break. Mason kicks it down. Little turnaround shot for Drake Allison, getting that one to go, and the crowd loves it. Drake Allison. His first 2 points leads up to 30, 20 seconds to go. Borman gets it right side to Guillermo Leon Ruiz. Losing the handle into the hands of Owen Timmons. 5 seconds to go, and that's going to do it. A-Town, the JV squad, will finish off the regular season, at least here at home on TSSR, with a 30-point win, 47-17, as they outscore the Rebels 13-0 in the fourth quarter and run away with this one. What a ball game for Aiden Stromson. He finishes with 19 points, 9 points for Carson Slagle, 9 points also for Colby Hightower, 6 points for Owen Timmons, 2 points apiece for Lucas Andrews and Drake Allison. Your scoring breakdown for the A-Town Tornadoes. For the Stark County Rebels, not really a whole lot to talk about since they were held scoreless there in the fourth quarter. Only had 7 points throughout the entire second half, but they finished this ball game 7 points for Connor Dahm, 4 points for Justin Warner, 3 points for Charles Borman, and 2 points for Tanner Bishop. 1 point also for Ben Browning. And those were your scoring breakdown for Stark County in the losing effort. We'll see how the varsity game ends up, and if it's anything like the last time these two teams played, which wasn't all that long ago. It was just 10 days ago that these two teams faced one another on this very court. And it was a 39-28 win for for A-Town. It's kind of a defensive struggle there. Both offenses really had a tough time scoring the basketball. So we'll see if kind of a similar type of ball game here tonight, or maybe we get a good shootout, which would be a lot of fun to broadcast. The A-Town Tornadoes, though, their varsity team playing really well. They've won 5 in a row and 6 of their last 7 as they look to finish the season as strong as can be. One more game after this. They'll head to Anawan on Friday. But one more home game to take care of, and we'll have that for you here on TSSR in just a little while. But as for right now, we're going to take a break. Actually, we're going to end this stream and get ready to head on over to the varsity stream, which is created. Just head to our homepage, this very homepage here on TSSR. Go to the homepage, and you'll find the link is already created. So just go sit in the waiting room if you want to, or be back on here in just about, there's 13 minutes on the clock, so we'll be back on in about 10 minutes. So head on over to that stream in 10 minutes if you don't want to wait in the waiting room. Otherwise, wait in the waiting room, and we will be on in about 10 minutes from now. So don't miss out on the final home game of the year for the A-Town Tornadoes here on TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.